Imagine waking up one morning to find your job automated, your doctor replaced by an algorithm, and your friend group half human, half AI. Sounds like science fiction? It's not. It's happening right now. We're living through the dawn of the artificial intelligence revolution, a moment in history that will be remembered like the invention of electricity, the birth of the internet, or the first human on the moon. But this time, the change isn't just technological, it's existential. AI is learning, thinking, and evolving faster than any system in human history. From writing poetry to predicting diseases, AI is everywhere, and it's only just begun. So buckle up, because this is the story of how AI is reshaping the world, redefining intelligence, and rewriting the future of humanity. The origins, when machines first dreamed of thinking. Long before ChatGPT, Siri, or self-driving cars, the dream of creating a thinking machine began in the minds of brilliant pioneers. In the 1950s, a British mathematician named Alan Turing posed a haunting question: can machines think? That question sparked a movement. Soon, the world saw its first primitive programs that could play chess, solve equations, and mimic human reasoning. The field of artificial intelligence was officially born at Dartmouth College in 1956. Back then, scientists were overly optimistic. They believed AI could match human intelligence within a generation. But progress was slow. Computers lacked power, data, and understanding of human language. Yet, in those humble beginnings, the foundation for a revolution was laid, one that would one day touch every life on Earth. The winter years, when hope froze over. Every revolution has its dark winters, and AI's history is no different. By the 1970s and 1980s, funding dried up. The promises of thinking machines failed to deliver. Governments and investors lost faith, and the world entered what scientists grimly called the AI winter. During this time, many researchers abandoned the field. Progress stalled. Machines could calculate but not comprehend. AI couldn't recognize faces, understand speech, or handle real-world ambiguity. The dream seemed dead. But beneath the frost, something was still alive. A handful of believers kept experimenting. They built better algorithms, collected more data, and waited for one thing: the moment when computing power would catch up with imagination. That moment, decades later, would thaw the winter and ignite the most explosive growth in technological history. The rebirth, data, power, and deep learning. Then came the 21st century, and with it, the explosion of data and computing power. Billions of devices connected to the internet, generating oceans of information. New algorithms like neural networks and deep learning began to thrive. Suddenly, machines could see, hear, and speak. They could recognize faces on Facebook, translate languages on Google, and predict your next purchase on Amazon. In 2012, a deep learning system built by Geoffrey Hinton's team shocked the world by outperforming humans in image recognition. That moment marked the rebirth of AI. From there, everything accelerated. Startups, corporations, and governments poured billions into AI research. It was no longer science fiction, it was the new industrial revolution. And the world had no idea how fast it would grow, or what it would disrupt next. The rise of neural networks, the digital brain. Neural networks are the beating heart of the AI revolution. Inspired by the human brain, these systems consist of layers of interconnected neurons that process information in parallel. The more data they consume, the smarter they get. But what makes them so powerful is not just speed, it's pattern recognition. Neural networks don't need step-by-step instructions. They learn. They detect faces in photos, predict diseases from X-rays, and even compose music. In a way, we've built a mirror of ourselves, a digital mind that learns from experience. And as these networks grow deeper, they begin to reveal something astonishing: that intelligence might not be uniquely human. Machines, given enough information and time, can begin to understand. The breakthrough moment, when AI beat the masters. For decades, humans reigned supreme in logic and creativity. But then came the shock: machines started winning. In 1997, IBM's Deep Blue defeated world chess champion Garry Kasparov, a milestone that shook the intellectual world. Years later, Google's AlphaGo stunned humanity again by beating the best Go player on Earth, a game so complex it was once thought impossible for machines to master. But the real twist? AlphaGo wasn't told how to play. It learned by playing millions of games against itself. It developed strategies no human had ever imagined. For the first time, a machine wasn't just copying us, it was innovating. That was the turning point. AI had crossed from imitation to creation. The age of machine intelligence had truly begun. The invisible hand, how AI rules the modern world. Today, AI runs quietly in the background of our lives, so seamlessly we barely notice. It curates your Netflix list, filters your emails, predicts traffic jams, and even approves your loan applications. Every click, swipe, and search is analyzed by unseen algorithms shaping what you see and think. It's the invisible hand of the 21st century, controlling everything from stock markets to social media. And while it makes life more convenient, it also raises new questions. Who really controls the algorithms? Can bias be coded? Can freedom survive when AI decides what information we consume? We've built systems so complex that even their creators struggle to fully understand them. The machines aren't just tools anymore, they're decision makers. And that shift has changed everything. The AI industry: power, profit, and control. Behind the friendly chatbots and recommendation systems lies a brutal race for dominance. Tech giants like Google, OpenAI, Meta, and Microsoft are spending billions to control the AI frontier. Whoever leads in AI controls the future of data, economics, and even warfare. This is more than innovation. It's a global power struggle. Governments see AI as the key to national security and influence. Corporations see it as the next trillion-dollar gold rush. But here's the catch: AI doesn't just create power, it concentrates it. A few companies now control most of the world's AI models, data, and infrastructure. The question isn't whether AI will change the world. It's who will own that change, and who will be left behind. The ethical storm, when machines cross moral lines. What happens when an algorithm decides who gets a job, who gets parole, or who dies in a drone strike? AI's growing role in moral decisions has sparked one of the biggest ethical debates in human history. We've already seen biased facial recognition systems wrongly identify innocent people. Hiring AIs rejecting applicants for their gender or race. And deepfakes blurring the line between truth and fiction. Machines don't have empathy, guilt, or morality. Yet, we're giving them power over human lives. As philosopher Nick Bostrom warns, the greatest risk of AI is not malice, but competence. We must decide now, what kind of intelligence are we creating? And will it serve humanity, or control it? The future of humanity: symbiosis or extinction. The AI revolution doesn't have to end in disaster. In fact, it could lead to the greatest human advancement in history. Imagine AI curing every disease, ending hunger, solving climate change, and guiding us toward interstellar travel. But it all depends on balance. We must design systems that enhance human intelligence, not replace it. Collaboration, not domination, is the key. The future might not be man versus machine, but man with machine. Together, we can build a world where intelligence, both human and artificial, works toward the same goal: progress. The choice is ours. The AI revolution is not coming, it's here. It's in our homes, our schools, our hospitals, and our minds. It's rewriting what it means to be human. But revolutions don't decide outcomes, people do. We stand at a crossroads between a golden age of innovation or a dystopian loss of control. The power to shape our destiny lies not in machines, but in us. So ask yourself, what kind of world do you want to build? Because the future isn't being written by code, it's being written by choice. If this documentary opened your eyes to the world of AI, hit that like button, subscribe for more deep dive documentaries, and share this video with someone who still thinks AI is just a tool. The revolution has begun, and understanding it is the first step to surviving it.